Welcome to Ecstatic Yoga. I am Grace, and we're going to be doing some outdoor Siri Namaskara this morning. And we're going to start with just some warm-ups. And I'm going to invite you to feel that earth underneath you. Just gently move the body, coming into your body, taking a moment, slowing down, open up your hands, and just check in with your body. Notice the physical body. Taking a nice deep breath into the belly. Bringing in the prana, the energy, noticing your energy systems. No judgment, just noticing where your energy is today. And then going a little deeper into pratyahara. And this week, our focus is dharana, our concentration, single point of focus. Here's our Xander coming. Hi, baby boy. Yeah. So when we go into, we're going to take some little meditation, mindfulness breaks. Bring yourself to that, whatever single point of focus you want to have for today. And it can be a mantra, it can be your breath, it can be the sounds of the space around you. And I'm going to have my anchor be the sounds. I have a lot of doves singing, lots of birds over here. I'm going to use the sounds of springtime. We have our grapevine that John planted that's starting to bloom. So it is definitely spring. So we're focusing on that dharana, moving our minds from pratyahara into concentration. And we're also going over the yama brahmari. So it's going to be we're going to be focusing on non-waste and conservation of our energy. So we're going to warm up just a little bit. So just shaking out the legs, the arms, shaking out the shoulders, the head a little bit. Just feeling the body, just a gentle shake. Bending those knees. Moving side to side, front to back. Seeing how loosey-goosey you can make your body. Bring your arms up. Those legs. Just shake out like when you were a kid, you had the wiggles, shaking out the wiggles. And moving into some gentle twists. Body, waking up that spine. Beautiful. Just waking up the body right now. We're going to tap that thymus. Wake up that immunity gland. Helps keep us really healthy. And then you can begin to tap the arms. Waking up the body. Cup the hands and gently tap on. Just waking up everything. Down the legs, down the front, and up the back, down the back, and up the front, and up the feet. If you can get the small of your back, buttocks, enjoying waking up that body, back of the neck, front of the neck, in the face, some gentle taps on the face. And even the scalp. Let's move the face around a little bit. That jaw. And wake up that body. Beautiful. Let's do a little bit of a side twist. Bring both arms together, side to waist. Just moving the body laterally, gently from side to side. Feeling those hips go out on one side as you open up that side body. Keeping that breath flowing, we'll be breathing through the belly today. You want to create an intention for this practice. This may be a good time. Think about something that you want to create, want to manifest in your life, and feeling those beautiful sensations. Let's bring those hands and clasp them, bring them up overhead, and just really reach up and go into a little back bend. It's feeling good in our body. Can be outside, great. If not, you're inside, that's fine too. But we're waking up the body, becoming more and more alive, and enjoying this experience of having the experience of being animating through a physical being's infinite consciousness, narrowing down the ray of its light into this experience, smells, sounds, sights, beautiful flowering tree I can smell. It's spring, all the birds. Let's move into our breath of joy. And when on our last exhale, we're going to hang down in a forward fold for a few breaths. Just allow the blood to come into the head, a nice little inversion, and slowly roll up. So we're going to do 3 sips of inhale. First inhale, hands shoulder length. Second, arms open, heart open. Third, up to the sky. And then we'll bend the knees and hinge down on the exhale. So let's begin. One more. And letting yourself relax. Maybe gently yes and no for the head. Loosening it up. Bending those knees as much as you need to. Just taking a breath and bring yourself to your single point of focus here for a couple breaths. And then you want to come up, we're going to slowly roll up. Bending those vertebrae, bring ourselves up. Beautiful job. So as we focus on our dharana, our single point of concentration in the brahmachari, non-excess, we're going to be moving into our Siri Namaskara. So I'm going to be inviting you to go into that single point of focus throughout the practice. And we're also going to be engaging our bandhas, which is a really good brahmachari practice because we're talking about no excess, but it's also conserving the energy you have. So using and conserving what you have, the best thing you can do is engage your bandhas. Mala bandhas, all 3 bandhas. So the pelvic floor is Mula bandha. We engage that. Gentle lift. Uddiyana bandha, belly comes in up a little bit. Jalandhara bandha, the chin comes in and the tongue is on the roof of the mouth. And so we have all 3 bandhas, and as we engage these, nothing leaks out. I was filling my outdoor tub. I'll show you one of these days. Yesterday, and the plug wasn't on completely good. So the plug was, it just wasn't fully on the hole. So as the water was going in, I could start to hear the water all draining out bottom because the plug wasn't on secure. And it was a good example of our bandhas. So as we're increasing the energy and we're holding the prana and building the life force within us, and then if these bandhas are loose and these seals aren't locked up, then all that water, all that energy is just leaking out. So my tub wasn't filling up. It was a little bit of water, so we can use that for our bandha exercise. So we're going to move into a Sun Salutation. So we're going to bring the feet hip width apart, both fists together. Make sure those feet are hip width apart. Feel that, feel those feet, the weight of your body equally balanced on both feet. Front and back of the feet, both sides. Find your center of gravity for a minute. And then we'll engage those loops. So feeling that ankle loop, the lift of the arch, and shin loop, reaching those calves. And thigh loop, feeling the lift of the knees and the quadriceps engage. Buttocks are relaxed. Pelvic loop, bring this pelvis to neutral. Kidney loop, feel a lift of the ribs. Shoulder loop, chin comes parallel to the earth. The energy goes through the lips. So the chin comes back a little, shoulders come back a little bit and drop down away from the ears as that energy goes down the back. And then of course, the skull. Hold up, higher and higher length. We're going to inhale into a nice extended mountain. Go into back bend. And on the exhale, folding forward. And taking a couple breaths here in the Uttanasana forward fold. You focus on your single point of focus, whatever that was that you chose. Got a lot of sound going on now. Now it's barking. Moving into half forward fold. And your exhale back down to forward fold. Body is engaged. Focus on that dharana, that single point of concentration. Feet. And find your lunge. You can stay low if you like. You can go up halfway if you like. You can even go up, bring the arms all the way up. And let's engage those bandhas. Let's breathe and see if you can focus on that dharana, that concentration, that anchor you chose. It's a square, back thighs engaged, heels coming towards the earth, front knees over the ankle. One more deep breath, reaching into the fingertips and exhaling down. Moving into downward facing dog. In your downward facing dog, you're going to bring those thighs back. We're going to tuck that tail just slightly. Relax the head, shoulders, strong arms, fingers relaxed. Moving into our single point of focus and breathe into the belly. Adjusting into your plank position. Next exhale. Let's hold this for a couple breaths if you can. You can bring those knees down if you like. And anytime you can come out of this, any pose and take a rest and never move into pain, always back off. Find that concentration, that anchor you've chosen. And on the next exhale, we're going to bring the knees down to the ground if you haven't already, and the chest and the chin. And we're going to scoop right up into an up dog. And do a cobra next. Feel that nice extension in the back, strong arms. Find your anchor. Engage the bandhas and breathe. On your next inhale, we're going to curl the toes under. Lift those hips up. Back into downward facing dog. Feeling those heels come to the earth, thigh bones back. Slight tuck of the tailbone. Fingers extended, strong arms. Heads between the arms. Engage the bandhas and breathe. You walk the dog a little bit. Stretching the calves. And we're going to move into our lunge again, our vinyasana. So lifting the head and the heart and taking walk, step, or jump that right foot forward and moving into your lunge, whether it's a high or low lunge. Those hips square, back heel towards the earth, back thigh engaged, shoulders relaxed down. Find your anchor, engage the bandhas and breathe. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, coming down into our Uttanasana. Forward fold. Rest on me. Relaxing the head, engage the bandhas. Breathe. Find your focus of concentration. Looking up into half forward fold. Sit that spine away from the body. So good. Find your focus. Exhaling down. On your next inhale, lifting the head first, we're going to hinge up. Let the heart lead you up, coming all the way back into the back bend. Moving that spine, coming back to center. A little lateral movement side to side. We're going to move through this Surya Namaskar C, Sun Salutation C one more time, adding some extra little variations to just make it fun and interesting. And then we'll move to the breath. And let's inhale, going back into our back bend. Up and exhaling, hinging forward. And you can bring the hands to the hips. The angel wings are in close to your body. Engage those bandhas and breathe, moving into concentration. Inhale halfway up, halfway fold. Exhale down. You can bring your hands to the elbows. The calves and pull your body in towards you. Have your hands up behind your back. And we're going to take that right leg back behind us, step it back and drop the knee. So we're going to do some low lunge for variation and do some rocks. In here. So let's begin by lunging forward, opening up that hip, a nice stretch in this right hip, noticing strong arms, might even have the fingers in teacup or spider, and just making some micro movements. Engage those bandhas, move into concentration. Next exhale, moving back to nice stretch to the back leg muscles and your left leg, flexing, extending your foot. This pose, concentration for a breath or two. Back and forth, finding your rhythm, honoring your body. Feels good, keeping that breath flowing. Allow yourself to enjoy this physical experience. Enjoy sounds, the sights, the smells, feeling of the muscles stretching in this warm peace and the opportunity that it brings you. Coming to center, I'm going to bring that left leg back and we're moving it to a table. So there's lots of variations in table. Of course, there's always cat-cow. Let's move cat-cows. It's always good to move the spine, keep it young, keep it flexible, use it or lose it. So keep moving that spine, adding some variations. It's always fun when you come into cat to bring those hips back and feel a nice stretch on the low back. Circles with the hips. Playing in your body, enjoying the sensations. Keeping the breath flowing. Coming back to center. Add a couple variations, maybe some we haven't done. We've done a lot of threading the needle. Let's do this one where we're going to bring, this is the fire hydrant. We can bring this, bringing my right leg up, bringing that thigh, and making some circles with the knee. Really, it's a lot of energy to that nice hip area, keeps it juiced up and flexible. In the other direction. Keeping that breath flowing, those bandhas engaged. And let's go over to the other side. And coming back to center. And let's curl those toes underneath us and come back into our downward facing dog. And we're back in our And Sterling, our Siri Namaskar C. Let's walk the dog. And a little stretch in the calves. Move into a little three-legged dog. Kick that leg up. And then we can bring that knee to the nose. And then 3 times on either side. Good job. We'll go to the other side. Slow enough so you can feel the sensation in your body. Beautiful. You move into plank. And a nice variation for plank is push-ups. You can either drop the knees and do push-ups or full push-ups. And even if one is okay or maybe none. And when you're done, just coming down to the earth. You take a moment to earth, neck. You eventually come down, just turning your head to one side or the other. And we did this yesterday, we're just going to absorb the earth energy. Inviting Mother Earth to provide us with anything our body may need. Store, rest, wisdom, information, nutrients, insights. Electromagnetic balance. Sponge it all up. Bringing the head to center, we're going to do variations here. A couple nice back strengthens. So as we lay on the back, we can move first in. First, let's go into a little baby cobra. So bringing the hands underneath the shoulders and feeling that pelvis rooting into the earth. So that's our grounding, is the pelvis, the tops of the legs in the cobra, and the tops of the feet, quadriceps and feet. You feel that. Now the hands aren't going to be pushing the body up. Our back strength is. This is just to stable. Very little weight in here. And on the next inhale, using those back muscles to lift the back up in your baby. And engage the bandhas and breathe. Find your concentration. One more breath in. Beautiful, and releasing down. Now next is going to be our airplane or bird. Similarly, we're going to be using our backs as the strengthener, so you can bring your arms out to the sides, little ways away from the body. Feel that pelvis pressing into the earth, because that's our foundation. Because when we inhale, we're going to be lifting the legs and the arms and the head and the heart. So inhaling, lifting everything. And become a bird. And engage the bandhas and breathe. breath. Releasing them. I'm going to do one more while we're down here. Here's the variation. Extend the arms out. And we can rest the forehead onto the earth if you like. Or keep that forehead up rested. I like to keep my head in alignment with the spine as often as possible. We're going to lift the right arm and the left leg and extend them out away from the body. 2 simultaneous lines of energy in different directions. One more breath. And releasing down. Just lifting them a little bit and going to the other side. Feel the pelvis rooted into the earth. Inhale, lift the left arm, right leg. And those lines of energy as they're extending out. One more breath. And releasing down. Beautiful job. And we're going to come back up into our table pose. Curl the toes under. Go back into our downward facing dog. And we're going to move into a little 3-legged dog on this side. So lifting that left leg up first. And then bend that left leg. Open up the hip. Strong arms, both arms strong, fingers spread out. The foundation is the 2 hands and the foot, the one right foot right hand. If you want to move into wild things, you're right ready to do that. You can just bring that left foot down and open up into wild. One more breath. Coming down, back into down dog. Let's go to the right side. Lift that right leg up. Bend that knee. Opening up the hip. And that nice hip opening here. Taking a breath into that. If you'd like to move into wild thing, right leg down. And here we are. There we go. In your wild thing. Beautiful day, beautiful sky. One more breath. And back. And let's take that right leg all the way through. To the front. Drop the left knee down. And move into our lunge rocks on this side. Lunging forward first, feeling that hip opening on the left side. Back. Let's extend that foot. Coming back to center, curl the back toes under, straighten that back leg, and walk, step or jump. That left leg forward, moving into Uttanasana. And find your variation. Blocks here. Here you are in the pose. Downward fold. Have the hands just below the knees. Reaching out. fingertips touching the ground. Keeping that spine straight and extending out away from the body. Next exhale back into Uttanasana. Inhale, lifting the head, lifting the heart, go all the way back up. Nice little back bend. Mountain pose. Finding your mountain pose for a minute, finding those feet, that center of gravity, and we'll move through 2 rounds to the breath. So inhaling into a mountain, extending mountain. Exhaling into forward fold. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, changing up into mountain. Go back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring up into your mountain. And bringing your hands in front of your heart. In Anjali Mudra. Taking this time to spend a moment or two as you check into your body, energy, pratyahara, and bring your attention, your mental attention to that anchor, that concentration, dharana. Move into a nice simple balance before we go down into our savasana. So I'm going to bring your feet a little wide. And we're going to move into half moon. So find a spot on the earth that feels comfortable. Find where you're going to, around, roundabouts where you want to bring your hand. As we move into this half moon, I'm going to go over to the right side. So find that spot that feels right. Everybody's body's different. And then begin to bring the weight into that right leg and bring the right arm down, adjusting some weight into that right arm. And the left leg is coming up, right leg is straightening. Left arm is up. And engage the bandhas and breathe. And keep the head in alignment with the spine. You can gaze up at the fingertips. One more breath. Beautiful. And coming back. Coming back up. Beautiful job. And we'll move to the other side. So take that moment and find your spot. Round about where you're going to bring your hand. Just so you know, it's always good to do that. And then we'll begin to bring the weight into that left leg. Bringing that left hand down to the earth, feeling that weight distribute in the left leg. Left hand, right arm, and right leg come up into your half moon. And breathe. One more breath. Beautiful. And bringing that knee and coming back up. And let's bring those hands and clasp them behind our back. Move into a nice little hinge as we open up the chest, open up the heart, hinging forward in our yoga mudra, standing yoga mudra. The head is lower than the heart is the highest organ. Engage your bandhas, bring yourself to concentration as you also honor the heart. One more breath here. Down onto your mat or the earth. We're going to move into Savasana. So we're going to find a nice position on our back. Let's bring the knees to the chest. Rocking back and forth to release and relax anything. Moving maybe into baby or one last pose that feels good on your back. But in a nice comfy Savasana pose. Feeling that earth underneath you, supporting your body. Like this. Spread like this entire body to the earth. This moment, the light. Now it's arising for you in this moment. And we'll rest in a few moments of silence, integrating this practice. Taking a nice deep breath into your belly. Looking back. Moving the fingers and the toes. Stretching out the body. And rolling over to one side or the other. Taking a breath as you integrate. And moving up. Seated position. And we're going to move into our 10-minute meditation. I think I'm going to move camera a little bit. I don't want to sit in because I have very fair skin. Oops. Oh, no. All right, we're going to do our 10-minute meditation separate today. So I'll meet you back for a 10-minute meditation. Fix my video.